Good day, everybody. John Morrow coming to you from Lakeland, Florida in the beautiful Hollis Gardens on Lake Mirror on a beautiful January day in the year 2017 as I carry on with my power word for the year 2017, resolve. I may have mentioned to you in previous videos that there are 7 letters in resolve, and I like 7 because 7 has a lot of things connected to it. Completion, perfection, but most of all, too, 7, when you arrive at it, is sabbatical in nature in that it's a time to rest and reflect. However, today I'm going to talk about letter number 4, and it is, interestingly enough, the central focal point of the word resolve. It is the middle letter. And I think in this idea of resolving, where you demonstrate resilience, where you demonstrate enthusiasm, and where you demonstrate service-minded, servant, selfless attitudes, it's important to remember that to achieve that goal, you must have a big O, and that O is organization, personal organization, an organization that you are accountable for, an organization that your friends and your team and your tribe and supporters can hold you accountable for. You see, successful people who are resolved to achieve, who have made a firm decision to strive for the goal and to reach that goal, not just hope, reach for that goal and reach it, are people who are organized. They understand that they need to have a plan. They put that plan together. They understand that the plan is organized in such a way so that it represents immediate, short-term, intermediate, and long-term expectations, goals. Here's an interesting premise. Think about it for just a second. In goal setting, if you are organized, start with the end in mind. You've heard that phrase before, but it makes sense when you think about goal setting. If you think about the ultimate goal, you're going to be able to back up and see, well, what are the things that I would have to do in order to reach that ultimate goal? Are they achievable now? Or do they require a degree of time? Do they require other achievements prior to arriving at that particular goal? And thus, by knowing what the end is, you're able to better determine what your intermediate goals are, what your short-term goals are, and even what your immediate goals should be for that day. To me, that's organization. And why is it so important? You've heard the term, in the weeds. Do you really want to be in the weeds when you're trying to achieve something? The problem with people who are not organized and don't have a plan of action is they're in the weeds most of the time because every little thing bumps them off. Further, because they don't have resilience, which is the letter R, when they get bumped up, they're not tough enough to get back up. And it takes resilience to get out of the weeds. It takes enthusiasm to get back on track. And it takes a servant-minded, seeking, selfless attitude to be able to get on the track, but you've got to have a track. And that track requires organization. Organization. Begin today. Set down. Set up your list. Don't complicate it. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Start with a basic 1 or 2 things that are critical in your life that you are resolved to do, and then begin a plan of action. And always remember, when you set up and organize your plan, create it in such a way so that you allow yourself a degree of flexibility. Because one of the beautiful things about the discovery of life as I go through it day after day is that when I come up on a better idea, I actually can change my plan and replace one idea with another idea, yet I still am organized and I'm still on track. My call to you today is organize, and you will have a pathway to the top. I'm John Morrow. I'll see you next time around.